Hello and welcome to week 2 of English Composition. Once again, I'm Evan Donovan, one of the instructional designers for this course. This week we'll be focusing on the first step in the writing process, pre-writing. Pre-writing is one of my favorite parts of writing because it allows you to loosen up creatively, freely putting down whatever ideas you come up with regarding your topic. Perhaps you don't even have a topic for your writing yet. Pre-writing can help you there. In order for pre-writing to be effective, though, you have to be mentally prepared. Just setting yourself down to stare at a screen or at a piece of paper likely won't work. The place you choose to write, what you've been doing previously, and the distractions, especially the digital ones that are around you, all of these things can affect your focus and your ability to generate ideas. Therefore, we'll begin this week by talking about how to clear your workspace and your mind from distractions so that you can focus. Once your mind is focused, then you'll need to concentrate on what the assignment is asking you to do. We'll cover that as well. And since focus fades over time, we'll also discuss how you can keep your energy up while writing by eating healthy snacks and taking exercise breaks. Creativity flows best when it's channeled. So we'll introduce several tools for pre-writing that can help channel your creativity. Free writing, questioning, clustering, also known as mind mapping, and outlining. Free writing and questioning are great when you're first coming up with ideas. Clustering can then give those ideas more structure by showing how they relate to each other. Finally, outlining can begin to shape ideas into something closer to what you'll actually write. There's another side to pre-writing besides just generating ideas for what you'll write, however. You also should consider your audience, the people who will read what you write. This week we'll cover another pre-writing tool called TAP-F for Topic, Audience, Purpose, Form. When you can connect what you want to say, the topic, and why you want to say it, purpose, to the needs and wants of your audience, then you can determine what form of writing will accomplish your purpose most effectively. At the high level, this means choosing a genre for your piece, as we discussed briefly in week 1. But it also means considering the details of your writing, word choice, sentence variety, paragraph structure, and topic organization. All these, taken together, make up the style of your piece, what makes your writing you. I know this may sound like a lot to think about, but will help you understand how it works as you do the assignments for this week. You'll have a chance to use these pre-writing tools as you submit a brainstorm and a free write for your short paper, and then submit a TAP-F plan. The TAP-F plan will also be peer-reviewed, so you'll have a chance to see and comment on what other students have done. Try and get it in by Thursday so others will have time to comment this week. A few words on the short paper. It's due at the end of the 4th week, and it should be 5 pages long, double-spaced, and 12-point Times New Roman font. So this is the general standards that we have for written assignments at City Vision. It'll be graded according to the standard rubric that we have for written assignments in this course, which we'll be covering in week 3 in detail. The paper doesn't need to include citations of sources, since this particular paper is not a research paper. Rather, it should be written in one of the expository genres of writing that we discussed in week 1: analysis, cause and effect, compare, contrast, illustration/examples, or process. I would suggest that you write on a topic that you know well so you can explain it without relying on the works of others in this case. There are 2 skill builder quizzes this week, finally, in addition to the pre-writing assignments. The first of these follows on last week's coverage of errors that people make in writing sentences. The second is on sequencing paragraphs. Make sure that you read all the skill builder material before you attempt these quizzes. That way you can get as high a score as possible. Sentences and paragraphs are the building blocks of writing. We hope that the resources we present here will help you master them. Thanks for listening, and again, we wish you the best of success in your work this week in the course.